What's up guys, it's Nufar here. I am a transgender woman and because of that I can share with you my things that I wish I knew before transitioning. So welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm a 22-year-old transgender woman from Tel Aviv, Israel, and I make mostly transgender related content here on my YouTube channel. If that's something that's interesting to you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into today's video. So today I'm going to share with you the things I wish I knew before transitioning into who I am today, to woman, because as you all know or may not know, I was born a boy and oh my god, I know. It's crazy, right? But yeah, it happened and now I'm a woman, so I transitioned to my authentic and true self, and there is some things that I wish I knew before transitioning that as your big sister I can share with you and help you if you are going to start your transition. I am going to share with you my most important stuff that I wish that I knew before I transitioned. So the first thing that I wish I knew before transitioning, and this is actually something that I already kind of knew in the beginning because some trans friend of mine told me that, and she was already in her transition for a few years and I was just in the beginning, but at the time when she told me that thing I didn't really put too much attention to it because I didn't really understand what she was talking about. But here I am today to tell you that I totally understand what she was talking about, because it's so true that you will experience a lot of kinds of like woman, you know, you will walk in many shoes until you will find your own style and the woman that you want to be, essentially. You can even see that in my transition timeline video, my last video that I uploaded, that I was many kinds of woman until I became the woman that I am today. You can see that I went through many phases until I found my own style and the woman that I want to be and the woman that I am today. So you will experience a lot of phases until you will become the butterfly that's going to be like your final form. And I don't think there is really a final form in your transition or in life in general, because we always have a place to get better and to be better than yesterday. So yeah, you're just going to experience a lot of styles until you find your own, and that's totally natural and beautiful. Now the second thing that I wish I knew before transitioning is that transitioning is a journey and you need to view it as one, as a journey, experience of learning and growing and expanding in the most positive and beautiful way, rather than looking at it as a kind of a task that you need to complete as quickly as possible, you know, being the most passable, being the most beautiful right immediately and just get your surgeries, your everything done in a minute. It's not working like that. Transition, of course, as we all know, it's a process, it's a journey, and we need to view it as one and to enjoy that and look at the beautiness of that. Beautiness, is that even a word? Look at the beauty of it and just enjoy that, because we learn about ourselves a lot in the transition. I'm not the same person that I was before I transitioned, of course, and also you will be different because you learn a lot about yourself, you discover parts of yourself that you didn't know existed even, so you need to view it as a journey and experience of learning, expanding and growing in the most positive way, rather than viewing transition as a task that you need to complete as quickly as possible. Just bear that in mind and you will have a much more beautiful and fun transition. Now, the third thing that I wish I knew before transitioning is that patience is a key. Before I transitioned, I thought that I need to get everything very quickly, and I felt very stressed, and it damaged me and it hurt me personally to put all that pressure on me to think that I have to be on top of my game as quickly as possible. Sometimes you just need to surrender in life, and also in transition you need to surrender, to the process and being patient with stuff to make sure that you get the best results in everything. Like, let's say if you want to get some kind of a surgery that's related to transitioning, you probably don't want to go with the worst doctor that's available tomorrow. You probably want instead to search and to learn about which doctor is the best for the kind of surgery that you're looking to get, and realize that sometimes it takes time. Sometimes you'll maybe need to wait to get that appointment with the best doctor or to work to get that money for that, but you will eventually be happy that you did so because you went with the best option for you, and that will reward you in that way that you will get the results that you wanted. So patience is a key. Also with hormones, waiting for them to completely affect you. It takes years, not months, but years. You need to definitely have a lot of patience and not just think that hormones going to do everything overnight, and if you don't see the results tomorrow, then you're desperate and you think that you haven't succeeded with your transition. That's totally not true. You just need patience in your transition. Another thing that I wish that I knew before transitioning is probably about dating, that it's not going to be so easy, I guess, because when I started I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to start my transition and then I'll have a boyfriend and it's going to be rainbows and sparkles. So no, it's not working that way. Dating is hard as it is, with all genders, I guess, with cis people, cisgender people, transgender people, gay people, whatever. It's not easy to find your soulmate so quickly, and if you did so, congrats. You're so lucky, because I know that I thought before transitioning that it's going to be so easy from now on to find my soulmate, and dating in general, it will be easy. So no, it's much easier because of course I am a true self today and I'm present as my true self to the dating world. I guess I show up as my true self, so in that sense it's definitely easier and better. But finding really something that's good for me, it's not that easy, because I really don't want to compromise and to feel that I'm going with something less than what I deserve. I just let time do its thing. So just don't push yourself too much into dating and think that you need to get love after you transition so quickly, because transitioning and finding your true soulmate not always goes hand in hand, so bear that in mind. It will be easier, but it's not like rainbows and butterflies. Now, the last thing that I wish I knew before transitioning is the great effects of HRT. Now, we all know that hormones change a lot. Fat redistribution, skin type, skin feel, face, hair texture, hairline. We all know that hormones do all those great stuff, but more than that, they did stuff that I didn't know were going to happen. I never imagined that hormones will make my boobs as big as they are today, and that I will get so feminine and passable. I really thought that I will need so much surgery before I started hormones. You won't even believe that I wanted to break all my face, all my ribs. I actually wanted to break my ribs. I wanted to get my butt done, and I even wanted to break the bones in my hand to make them smaller. I kid you not, I literally wanted to to shave like the bone in my hand to make it look smaller and more feminine. But I'm so glad that I didn't do this, because hormones just done so much to me, and I'm so glad for that and so fortunate to be getting such a good results from HRT. But yeah, HRT can definitely surprise you in the most positive way, and until you haven't started, you don't really know how it will affect you, and until you haven't been on hormones for like few good years, you don't really know how it's going to affect you. So please wait and be patient. So what I'm trying to say here is that patience is key in many aspects of transitioning. Also, don't judge yourself too much, because it's just not good. Definitely not when going through such a big journey, and you do need to look at it as a journey and as an experience again, rather than a task that you need to complete as quickly as possible. So always remember that. And if you need to remind yourself, come back to this video, I guess, and watch it again to remember that it's a experience rather than a task that you need to complete. This is my biggest message for you today, and I love you guys so much. Be safe, stay safe, have a great day, great evening, and great morning, and I hope that you have a beautiful transition. Stay the butterfly that you are. I have a butterfly here for this video because transitioning reminds me of butterflies, because we become butterflies. And I love you so much, and have a nice day. Love you. Bye guys.